Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Main Event Broadcast Network. I'm Joe Garwood, joining you for tonight's USA South men's soccer matchup featuring your Piedmont Lions against the visiting Brevard Tornadoes. Brett Loftus will be joining us for the second half of this broadcast, so we will see both teams looking for their first conference win of the season. Piedmont comes in at 0-1 with a 3-0 loss to Maryville, their last conference match. Brevard with a couple of draws coming against Huntingdon in a 1-1 contest and a scoreless draw against Covenant. We're going to break for the national anthem, and we'll step aside and return. We'll have starting lineups at the beginning of the game. Welcome back into the Walker Athletic Complex. Joe Garwood here as we get set for tonight's USA South matchup between Brevard and Piedmont. We'll go over the starting lineups real quickly for tonight. Brevard, first, their goalkeeper will be number 1, the senior Jack Pruse. Starting at defender, number 3, Sam O'Callahan. He's from Ireland. Number 4, Rodrigo Garcia. Number 5, Facundo Sonari. Number 8 is Wendell Lima. Number 15, Inigo Satrastegui. Number 16, Rocco Barbone. Number 17, Ryan Sinkamba. Number 19, Igor Da Silva. Number 23, Adam Spencer, leading goal scorer for the Tornadoes. And number 24, also at forward, is Ryan Lynch. Now we'll get to the lineup for your hometown Piedmont Lions, coming off of a shutout in his last time out, coming off of a USA South Rookie of the Week honor on Monday. Is a freshman goalkeeper from Alpharetta, C.J. Wyborn. Proved his goalie record to 4-4 with a couple of outstanding performances as Piedmont's coming off of 2 out-of-conference wins. He is joined on the back line right in front of him, number 4, the sophomore from Conyers, Justin Dees. Also on the back line, number 6, the sophomore from Buford, Mihai State. Playing in the midfield is number 7, Matthew Franklin, sophomore from Atlanta. Franklin, the only other Lion other than Cameron Earls with multiple goals this season. The aforementioned Cameron Earls, who has just had an outstanding senior season. He is starting at forward. Midfielder number 10 is Evan Saylor. You'll see him take a lot of the free kicks and corner kick opportunities for the Lions. Saylor has also scored this year. Back at defense is number 12, Bradley Geiger. Another defender is junior number 13, Bryson Teal. At midfield, junior number 14, Jared Grage. Also at midfield, number 19, Ricardo Ruiz. Ruiz was the assist man on Earl's goal in the USA Southwest Division first round against Brevard last year. Also at forward is the sophomore, number 32 from Athens, Matthew Lofton. Leading the Lions is Jimmy Stevens in his 17th season at the helm. He's assisted by Alex Bookman, who is in his 4th season. Leading the Tornadoes in his 3rd season is head coach Ilio Dana, who has steadily taken over a program and has shown steady improvement each year. As we mentioned at the top, Brevard took home the USA Southwest Division tournament title, winning in PKs, a 4-4 thriller against Covenant in the abbreviated spring season. As we mentioned earlier as well, Brevard eliminated the Lions 2-1 in the USA Southwest Division first round last spring. Tornadoes also won 1-0 in the team's regular season matchup. Both matchups were at Brevard. The teams have only met one time so far here at the Walker Athletic Complex. That came back in 2019. It's a 2-2 draw as the Tornadoes scored to equalize in the final 30 seconds of regulation in that one. The Lions have not won in this series since the very first matchup between the teams all the way back in 2018, September 11th of 2018 at Brevard. Cameron Earls recorded the first of his several hat tricks here in a Piedmont uniform, and it was a Piedmont 6-1 rout. Now we'll see if the Lions, Brevard wearing blue, the black shorts, Piedmont going with their all whites here. It's been a rainy afternoon here in Demorest, but no rain falling right now, just a cloudy, damp evening as we are underway from the Walker Athletic Complex. Ball sent in by Sam O'Callahan, headed around. Brevard on the attack early. Ball is batted around, trying to settle it on the ground. We'll see if footing is an issue with the wet turf. Brevard, maybe an opportunity. A shot on goal from Ryan Lynch and saved by Wyborn. That was a good opportunity for the Tornadoes right out of the gate. And Wyborn tested early. A little bit of a tough angle by Lynch. If you're Wyborn there, you cannot allow yourself to get beat to the short side, and he didn't. So Wyborn will send away. Ball just across the midfield line. Earls going up for it. Second ball headed around. Owen Gates in the starting lineup. Ball played back. Now Matthew Franklin. He scored his second goal of the season in Piedmont's last contest last week against Warren Wilson. Lions had the weekend off. Earls will head one in, and defender number 15, Inigo Satru Stegi, will play it back to his keeper, Pruz. Ball long through, ball sent in, headed down by Mihai State. Franklin will head it back toward Lofton. He'll play it to the midfielder. Saylor just beats his man to the ball. Ricardo Ruiz back. Will play it back to Bradley Geiger over at right back. Long through ball by Geiger, looking for Earls. Ball bounces once. Earls behind the defense. Earls with a look, and he puts it in. Cameron Earls right on cue. Early in the contest, what a beautiful ball by Bradley Geiger. Earls slid in behind two Brevard defenders and scores his 12th goal of the season. That's his 6th goal in his last 3 games, and that did not take long. That's what he's been doing his entire career. That's the 50th career goal for Cameron Earls. Reigning USA South Player of the Week. That was a beautiful ball from Geiger. And the high bounce off the turf. Earls was able to settle it and beat the keeper to the far post. Quickly 1-0 Piedmont. Brevard, they were able to create a good look early on as well. Long through ball played down the right side. State will put it away off to the sideline. It'll be a throw-in opportunity for Ryan O'Callahan of the Tornadoes. We'll battle for it off the throw-in. That will be awarded to the Lions. If you're Coach Jimmy Stevens, looking for positive momentum, if you can go ahead and quick strike like that, having a goal scorer as dangerous as Earls, that puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses. And Earls, as he has done so many times in his career, just found a little bit of space on that back line. Was able to settle the ball, weave past the defender, and put the ball away in the back of the net. Last year, Piedmont was a very good team at home. Long through ball sent in, and Wyborn quickly off his line to get to that just before Ryan Lynch was able to. Top goal scorer for Brevard is number 23, Adam Spencer. He's got 4 on the season. Ball played back in. Owen Gates trying to win the race. He will have it out of bounds. Throw and awarded to Piedmont. Trying to play it in the midfield. Matthew Lofton will send it back to Lehigh State. Bryson Teal playing left back. State and Dees, the 2 center backs. Geiger at right back. Saylor, defensive midfielder. Lofton, that holding mid area. Playing in front of him is Ricardo Rees at the top. You got Earls in the middle. Franklin on the left. Gates on the right. Free kick awarded. We'll see Lehigh State put one in. Just inside of the 18. Earls goes up for it, heads it inside of the 18, and O'Callahan will send it away. State plays it back in. A couple of headers in a row. Now settled by Ricardo Ruiz. He'll play it up the right-hand side for Owen Gates. Unable to get there. We got a throw in on their half for Brevard. Rocco Barbone will play it back to the keeper, Pruz. Now back to Barbone. Piedmont trying to keep some pressure on the Tornadoes. Lock it into this half of the field. This is always the case. His second balls are always critical in the midfield area. Now Brevard in possession. Good tackle there by Ricardo Ruiz. Now he'll try to clear it away and sends it up to the hill, up above the scoring area here at the Walker Athletic Complex. As we mentioned earlier, dark, damp, cloudy evening here in Demorest, Georgia. But the Lions have struck in the early going. If you're just joining us, Cameron Earl slipped behind the Brevard defense off an assist from Bradley Geiger and scored his USA South leading 12th goal of the contest. As I mentioned earlier, last year Piedmont was an outstanding team at home. The Lions did not lose at the Walker Athletic Complex in the spring season. They've only lost once this year here at home, or actually rather twice. They lost their first 2, lost to Barry and lost to LaGrange in a non-conference contest, but got back on the winning track. A 4-0 win last week against Warren Wilson. Had a week to prepare. Should be a very well-rested team. Throw-in awarded just on Piedmont's half. O'Callahan will take it for Brevard. Unable to corral it. There was Facundo Sonari. Neither team able to settle the ball in play. Sonari, along with number 10, Estevan Berto, the only 2 Tornadoes with multiple goals and multiple assists. Both of them have 2 each. Lofton, little battle there with Rodrigo Garcia. Able to win it out towards Evan Saylor. He'll play it back to the center back, Justin Dees. Dees taking up some space just outside of the midfield line. He'll send a long through ball in. Nobody was home. Looks like he was expecting somebody as a runner there, and nobody was there. Brevard will try to keep it in. Piedmont rather will try to keep it in. Brevard trying to clear it away, and the ball played out. We a throw-in opportunity for the Lions. Geiger will take it. Probably about 30 yards away. He'll play one kind of toward the corner. Gates on his horse. Piedmont trying to win a corner kick. And it looks like they are going to be awarded a corner. It's a great job by the Lions. Playing aggressively. You can get that corner kick opportunity. The guy is... Rather, we're going to actually have a free kick instead. Evan Saylor to spot the ball just kind of almost in front of the corner flag, just a little bit closer in. We'll see what Piedmont can come out of this set piece with. Saylor will put one in. Earls goes up for it. Second ball headed around. Now Owen Gates will retrieve it, plays it back to Bryson Teal. Immediately plays one into Earls. Header! Goal! Cameron Earls for the second time in this half. Wins the race to the ball with his head and beats the keeper, Pruz. 2-0 Lions right out of the gate. Brevard looks absolutely stunned. Make it 13 goals on the season. Lucky number 13 for Cameron Earls. A great quick decision there by Bryson Teal off of the set piece. Gates was able to retrieve it, played it back to Teal. Teal did not hesitate, sent in a beautiful cross. And Earls, once again, just finding the right spot at the right time. And we have ourselves a good situation if you're a Piedmont men's soccer fan here this evening. Brevard is going to have to rally here. Good news if you're a Tornado fan is there's plenty of time to do it. But Piedmont has had 2 opportunities, and Earls does what he does best, which is score goals. Little opportunity for the Tornadoes, and that one was just barely wide. Number 23, Adam Spencer, had a good look. It was just deflected, I think, by one of the Piedmont defenders. Might have been State or D's. Quickly, Brevard will take a corner. Ryan Lynch to put it in. Didn't quite hit that one great. Ball bouncing around, just cleared away by Mihai State. Back to O'Callahan. He'll shoot one from way out. Didn't really get all of that one. Dribbled it off to the left, and Wyborn will have a goal kick for the Lions. One of the key things is when you jump out to that multiple goal lead, you do not want to relax. Brevard had a good opportunity there, but Piedmont just able to snuff out the opportunity. Wyborn will send it away out near the midfield area. Battle for it near the midfield. We'll see what the strategy is for Piedmont. Jumping out to a 2-goal lead. Ball turned over at the midfield. Matthew Lofton with some space. Earls running down the right-hand side. And great sliding play. Now played back to Lofton. Lofton surrounded by Brevard defenders. Now we'll have a loose ball played up by O'Callahan. He'll send it to the midfield, headed away by Justin Dees. Back now to Lofton. He'll play it in. Franklin on the run. He'll battle against Igor da Silva. Ball played to the midfield out of a collision between Spencer and Teal. Foul whistled on Teal. Free kick opportunity for O'Callahan. He will wait for his team to go forward and into position for this free kick opportunity. That was a dangerous turnover there, forced by Lofton. Now O'Callahan will play it back. Piedmont defender Ruiz on the ground. Ball almost trying to play it in, but unable to corral it was Rodrigo Garcia. Franklin now trying to push it up the left-hand side and plays it back. Now Piedmont with a little bit of space. Franklin going for it with Barbone, and then Brevard, Spencer able to clear it away. Geiger heads it back down the right-hand side. Owen Gates trying to win the race. 2-on-3 opportunity and played out by the Tornadoes. It'll be a dangerous opportunity for a throw-in for the Lions. Owen Gates will take the throw-in as Earls has taken his spot closest to the goal in the middle. Actually, Gates will not take the throw-in. It'll be Justin Dees jogging out from his defending spot to take this throw. Franklin, Earls in the box. Long throw in. Gates tries to head it, and it'll go off the back line for a goal kick. Actually, check that. It'll be a corner kick for Piedmont. Looks like I hit the head of Barbone, the Brevard defender, last. Deflected off of him. First corner kick opportunity. Evan Saylor will send it in. Last time Piedmont had a set piece near this area, they converted. Good ball to the back post, and they're going to call a foul on Owen Gates. They're going to say he pushed Adam Spencer in the back. Gates looks up with his hands up like, what did I do? But in any case, Brevard out of it the other way, trying to counter quickly. Franklin trips up Adam Spencer. Spencer waving his arms as he's seated on the turf. Looks like he wants a card. We'll see what is decided on by the official. He'll just give Franklin a stern talking to. And a free kick from O'Callahan near the same spot he just had one moments earlier. Callahan will put it in. Just near the outside of the 18, headed near the goal, handled easily by Wyborn. It's a really beautiful ball by O'Callahan, but Wyborn always is good to have a goalie with some length to him, and Wyborn is that at 6'4". Rather 6'2". Gave him a couple extra inches there. Still 6'2", long arms, what you want to have in goal. Ball headed forward. Owen Gates in pursuit. Gates trying to get a shot on goal. Good tackle there by Barbone. And Piedmont will once again have a corner from the far side. And once again, it'll be the sophomore from Tequila, Evan Saylor, jogging down to take this corner kick. Saylor, we noticed it last year in his first season with the Lions in the spring. He is on point, led the team in assists, was an all-conference player. Just one goal so far for Saylor, but he is always a threat off of these corner opportunities. That one parried away by the keeper, Pruse, volleyed away and way high from Matthew Lofton. Once again, if you're Piedmont, though, continue to put the pressure. They have definitely stunned Brevard the early going of this first half. Piedmont out to a 2-0 lead if you're just joining us. Pair of goals from who else? Cameron Earls, senior from Tifton. That gives him 13 on the year, 51 for his career. Battle for it just on Piedmont's half. It'll be a foul whistled on the Lions. Another free kick for Brevard. This one in kind of a dangerous spot. Lions going to have to dot their I's, cross their T's on this opportunity. O'Callahan, who seemingly takes a lot of these free kicks from the back, will send one in momentarily. Puts one in and trying to find the head of Sunari, unable to connect, and it'll be a goal kick for Wyborn. That gives Cameron Earls, he has scored 7 goals in his last 3 games. Multiple goals in 3 straight. What a career this guy has had. We mentioned he's up to 51 career goals now. It's the first Piedmont, just the 4th Piedmont line in the NCAA era. It goes back to 2003. Just the 4th in program history to reach that mark. And also the first since 2009 to reach that mark. So it's been a long time since Piedmont has seen as prolific a goal scorer as Earls. Neither team able to settle it in the field of play. We'll have another throw in for Piedmont. Geiger will take it. He'll just go backwards to Justin Dees. Dees backpedaling. He'll play it back to the goalie Wyborn. Piedmont trying to switch the field. Instead, they go right back to the right-hand side to Dees. Dees going to take up some space. Long through ball. Looking for Owen Gates. Headed away by Barbone. Now battle in the midfield. Playing up the right-hand corner. Teal running with Spencer. It'll be a throw in for the Tornadoes. Spencer waiting on his teammates for help. Long throw, played away by Lehigh State. Ball bounces once, coming up from his defender spot, heading it back in the box. Brevard on the attack. Ball played in. O'Callahan plays one back inside the 18. We're going to have a foul whistled. 2 players on the turf. Looks like the foul will be whistled on the Lions. We're going to have another free kick for the Tornadoes. This one in a very dangerous location. Literally just outside the 18. That was almost a bad foul to give. Could have resulted in a penalty kick opportunity. It'll be O'Callahan to take it. 4 people on the wall. Dees, State, Ruiz, and Saylor. This is the one that you got to think O'Callahan's going to try to bend in himself. Got to watch out for any rebounds if Wyborn's able to save it but not corral it. Foot to ball, and Wyborn comes up clutch with the save. Look at, like, it may have deflected just off of the right shoulder of Saylor. sometimes those redirects make it even harder for the goalkeeper. But Wyborn was on the spot. He has been on his game early. He's able to come up with a key save when the game was still scoreless in literally the first minute of the contest. Piedmont was able to break the scoreless tie just moments later with Earl's first of 2 goals this evening. O'Callahan, long through ball. Dees will head it almost sideways. State on the run. He'll play it back out. Good clearance by the sophomore, Mihai State. Ball played out to the side. O'Callahan, long ball, trying to go back post. A little bit too much on it. And unable to track it down is Ryan Lynch. It'll go out off the back line. Goal kick for the Lions. So Geiger will retrieve it. Piedmont will take its time. Corner kick opportunity awarded to Brevard here. Ryan Lynch will jog to the near side to take it. Headed, oh, that was a good look. Barbone got ahead to it, almost redirected to the corner, but his header attempt sailed wide, and now it'll be a goal kick for the Lions. Brevard has kind of tilted the field toward their half. They have started to generate a few more offensive chances. Lions a little bit under attack, need to settle back in, but better to do when you have a 2-goal lead than when you do not. As Cameron Earls has made sure of that. Piedmont, a couple of early goals, trying to recapture the home magic they had in the spring 2021 season. We'll have a clock stoppage. We'll have a card given, I believe. Yep. It looks like they got Matthew Franklin for maybe talking to the official. It looks like Franklin wanted a foul or card given on the header, on the battle for that clearance. Franklin will now jog to the sideline. Don't want to risk it with a player with a yellow. Lowell Teclamariam, the 5'4" senior from Stone Mountain, will jog in. He'll play on that left side. Forward opportunity. Free kick awarded to Justin Dees. Headed away by Earls. That was another shot on goal. Just not quite enough on that one, handled by Justin Pruse. Goal kick away. 3-on-1. State trying to settle it. And a shot from way outside. No chance for Lynch there. Handled easily by Wyborn. Looked like that was going to sail wide anyway. Wyborn now wait for his teammates. Punt one out. Just over the midfield line. Headed way up into the air. Let's see which side settles it. O'Callahan's able to for Brevard. Up the left-hand side. Rodrigo Garcia sprinting after it. A swarm of Piedmont defenders. So they have a Brevard player on the ground. We'll see if they stop the game. Haven't yet. Brevard still on the attack. Adam Spencer. Barbone. And looked like a player maybe took a dive there. Sailor saying he didn't touch him. Actually, that was Lofton. Both teams getting a little chippy now. Now Lowell Teclamariam. He's got Earls and Gates with him. Barbone able to take that ball away. It's just such a size differential there. Rocco Barbone, 6'3" freshman from Treviso, Italy. It's a great slide tackle on Spencer there by Mihai State to stop the furious Brevard counterattack. We got a near side throw in for the Tornadoes. So rain has begun again here at the Walker Athletic Complex. Ball played in, and Wyborn deflects it away. That was a good look from Wendell Lima off the feed from Spencer. Will have a corner kick opportunity. Wyborn needed all 6'2" that he had there to deflect that one high of the goal. It'll be Ryan Lynch to take the corner. And headed way upstairs by the 6'3" Rocco Barbone. Goal kick coming for the Lions. As the rain starts to intensify, as Brevard will send their first 2 substitutions of the day to the table. Looks like number 9, Vitor Braga, and number 18, Tristan Wallace, are set to check in. Teclamariam trying to settle it. He'll send a through ball in and deflect it away. Earls was there, but on the spot was Brevard defender Igor da Silva. Ball played now back to Ryan O'Callahan. O'Callahan will evade Teclamariam, plays it across to Barbone. Barbone will send it on the ground up the left-hand side. Tornadoes on the attack. Now Matthew Lofton in the race, plays one way up into the air. Earls beaten to the ball by O'Callahan as the rain is intensifying. And we'll have a whistle foul against Brevard. Free kick chance for the Lions on Brevard's half of the field. Evan Saylor will spot it and take this free kick. Just over halfway gone here in the first half. 2-0 Piedmont. If you're just joining us, a couple of goals from Cameron Earls, as usual. Saylor puts it in. Nobody able to get to it. Rebound deflection. That was a potentially a good look for Matthew Lofton. Had it deflected away by Brevard defender. Brevard a little lackadaisical there on the defensive end. Slide tackle and a really good one there by Evan Saylor. It'll go out off of the Ford. And we'll just have the 2 subs come in. Braga and Wallace for the Tornadoes. Coming off for Brevard. Number 17, Ryan Sinkamba, as well as number 5, Facundo Sinari. Near side throw in for O'Callahan. Earls looks like he lost his footing going after that one. Ball played back. Barbone with plenty of space as Earls gets back to his feet. Got to be impressed with Piedmont's work on all 3 levels here. Obviously, Cameron Earls is the star, but they've been good solid in the midfield, been solid on the back line as well, and C.J. Wyborn's come up with a couple of critical saves. Good slide tackle there by Lofton. He's on the pursuit. They've kept the pressure on. Adam Spencer working against Teal. He'll play it back in the center. Far trying to switch it out to the left-hand side, trying to chase it down with Gates. He'll let it go out. It'll be a far side throw in for Bradley Geiger. Either side able to really settle it. Earls will head one way upstairs. And now out off the far side once again. This time the throw in will be awarded to Brevard. Rain steadily falling here at the Walker Athletic Complex. Ball played forward to Adam Spencer. Trying to slide tackle him was Mihai State. Ball played back to Callahan. Goes with an extra pass. Shot from just outside of the 18 by Lynch. Is blocked away. Looks like D's got a foot on it, but it will go off the back line. Corner kick on the far side this time for Ryan Lynch. Brevard has been steadily accruing these corner kick opportunities. Not what you want to see if you're Jimmy Stevens trying to protect a 2-goal lead. So far, Piedmont has been solid defending them, but got to feel like it's only a matter of time as the rain gets even harder. Ball played in and saved away there. Nice job by Bryson Teal. Actually, that was Saylor A good job, a little bit of room in the open field, and they're going to whistle an offsides. Actually, there'll be a foul against Brevard as Geiger will spot it. And he'll leave it for Justin Dees to take this free kick. Going to try to send one down, see if they can get a ball to bounce their way. Actually, he'll just switch it, go short to Bryson Teals. Teals pressured by Spencer, trying to turn, but Spencer did not allow it. It'll be a near side throw for Teal right near the midfield line. Teal surveying his options, goes for Cameron Earls. Headed away by De Silva. Lofton not quite enough on the pass, gets it to Tucklamariam. Lofton again pressured, and ball sent out by Teal. Back to the Tornadoes. Possession goes. Tucklamariam trying to pressure O'Callahan. Callahan seems to be the main guy, the sophomore defender from Wicklow, Ireland. Has been on the ball a lot here. Spencer down the right-hand side. Battle for it. Nice defending work there by Bryson Teal. Sends it down to Tucklamariam. He's unable to settle it. Tucklamariam looks like he got whistled for the foul, trying to grab Wendell Lima. Free kick awarded to Brevard. Just one yellow card so far. Things have in the past gotten a little chippy between the two teams. Haven't seen much of that so far, but we are in the early going as the rain continues to fall. Callahan will send one in. Played away by the Lions and then played out. Tucklamariam will try to run it down, unable to do so. Chance for O'Callahan on another near side throw in. Looks like O'Callahan's going to, we'll see if he goes long or short. If you remember 2 years ago, Brevard's equalizing goal in the last 30 seconds was off of a long throw-in. Piedmont will need to be sure to handle any of those chances the Tornadoes may have. Have another throw-in, this one on the far side. Shot, and that one's well wide. Brevard definitely ahead in the shot count, but they have not created any great opportunities. They've been firing away when they've had a chance, but so far nothing has found the back of the net. Piedmont will try to clear this one away. Throw now Earls in pursuit. Barbone will clear it back in. Lofton, good job to settle it. Saylor tripped up in the midfield from behind, no whistle. Dees trips up a defender, and now Dees will be whistled for the foul. And we're going to have another free kick for Brevard. The official gives Dees a talking to, explaining why he whistled that foul. Once again, it'll be Sam O'Callahan, rather, to take this free kick. Probably about 25 to 30 yards. Piedmont will have a wall set up. We'll play it short, and that one deflected off the back line, I believe. Yeah, it'll be a Brevard corner kick. Left-footed Wendell Lima took that shot from just outside of the 18. Deflected off a Piedmont defender and wide of the net, but another corner kick for the Tornadoes. Ryan Lynch will put one in. Trying to go near post this time. Not sure if he got all of that one. Cleared away. Lynch will send another one in. Dees will clear it out for the Lions. There's been no doubt that really since Piedmont's second goal, the field has tilted toward Brevard. A flag is up offside is Ryan Lynch. State looking for Earls, and they're going to be a foul whistled on Brevard's Igor De Silva going up. Looks like they got him pushing Earls in the back, not allowing Earls to jump for that header. And now Saylor with a chance. Probably about a little over 30 yards, I would say. Looks like he's probably going to try to find the head of Cameron Earls if I had to make a prediction here. Saylor will put one on and headed back, rebound, and Lul Teclamariam almost redirected it. He would have been offside anyway. Fans not happy with that call. Not that it really would have mattered anyway, as Teclamariam's redirect was sailed wide. Bryson Teal goes up with Spencer, wins that ball. That's a big win there by Teal. And then Spencer shoves Teal to the ground. As Teal looks like he's a little slow getting up. We'll see if we have a card here on Spencer. The official looking at him. Does not give one. Game has progressively gotten more physical as it has gone on. So we're getting late here in this first half. 2-0 Piedmont over Brevard. Rain steadily falling. Saylor long through ball trying to go up the right-hand side for Owen Gates. Gates will win the race to it. Trying to settle it. Has it taken away. Brevard now on the counter. Throw in on the far side for the Tornadoes. Brevard will bring in their third substitution of this first half. That'll be Luis Dos Santos checking in for Brevard. And Rodrigo Garcia will take a seat. Ball on the foot of Earls. He'll play it back. Lofton will play it in. Finds Gates streaking up the right-hand side. Gates has his cross deflected and dangerous territory. Actually, it looked like that was not deflected, as it would have been a corner if it was. Gates created a good opportunity, though. Ball played back. Saylor to State. State trying to find Earls. Dos Santos tried to get away with it, and he plays it back in. Long through ball. Will go bounding down toward the goalkeeper, C.J. Wyborn, and he will pick it up, settle it down, just dribble the ball once with his hand, and now put one in. Earls thought Teclamariam was beside him. Teclamariam had gone forward. Just a little miscommunication there. Brevard will substitute once again. This time coming in for the Tornadoes will be number 34, Tino Oneto. Coming off will be Ryan Lynch, who has taken almost all the corner kick opportunities for Brevard so far. Rain has been steady and has intensified as this half has gone on. Battle for it near the midfield. Dees got turned. Dangerous opportunity. A sliding play there by Lofton to deflect it. Dees tries to keep it off the back line to avoid the corner and does. Just barely. Another long throw potential. Actually, Dees was not able to keep it off the back line. It will be a Brevard corner. It'll be Vitor Braga to put one in, as Lynch has just come off. Didn't really hit that one well. Dees trying to clear it, and that will be off for a goal kick for the Lions. Piedmont taking its time. The first half winds down here at the Walker Athletic Complex. Wyborn will back up, get ready to put foot to ball. Headed back in by Brevard. Throw in awarded to the Lions. Geiger will take it. Tries to send one down. Ruiz battling with Oneto. Still battle in the midfield area. Gates slide tackled away by Dos Santos off the far side for another Piedmont throw-in, as the Lions will have a sub to the table. The freshman, number 28, Jason Austin, will come in as Ricardo Ruiz will step off for Piedmont. Earls trying to settle it in and cleared away by Brevard. Adam Spencer with the ball in the midfield. Lofton pokes it away, now back to Spencer. Battle for it on the far side. Gates in pursuit. Spencer back with the possession. Surveying his options. He'll play it back to the center back, number 19, Igor Da Silva. Da Silva long through ball up the middle, nobody home. With a one hop, Wyborn out to his spot. He'll quickly roll it out for Mihai State. State will take the space in front, plays a low ball, short pass to Lofton. Lofton tried to go back to the middle, had it deflected away, and now Piedmont will make another substitution. Gates will sub off. Jarrett Scott will sub on. Saylor finds the head of Earls. Earls heads it directionally forward for Louisville Teclamarium. Battle with Teclamarium and O'Callahan. And they'll call a foul on Teclamarium. Size difference. Just a little too much for Louisville to overcome there. Battling hard, though. Battle for it in the midfield. Austin getting in on the action. Geiger will head it forward. Headed back in by Brevard. Saylor in pursuit, now played back in by Austin. Neither side able to really win possession in the midfield, trading spots and turnovers. Ball played along the ground and Wyborn on the spot. That's what we mentioned at the top. It'll be just Brett Loftus, the legendary voice of the Lions, will be joining us for the second half. He's making his way back from class. Piedmont with a 2-goal lead. Throw-in awarded to Brevard. Teclamarium deflects that clearance chance by number 19, Da Silva. Getting late here in the first half. Teclamarium battling for it. Long through ball. Tino Oneto hits one just high. That was a good ball in. Goal kick awarded to the Lions. Wyborn will put foot to ball. Brevard able to win the battle at the midfield area. Dos Santos skirts past Lofton, plays one low along the ground. The Sailor tried to deflect it away. Now a ball on the foot of Jason Austin, the freshman. He'll clear it out. Rocco Barbone battling for possession with Cameron Earls. Barbone able to clear it forward. Long ball played in. They were looking for Adam Spencer, and Wyborn on the spot once again. Well defended by the Lions there. It's a pretty good ball in. Looking for Spencer, as we mentioned at the top, leading goal scorer for the Tornadoes. He's got 4 on the season. Long clearance. Teclamarium was in pursuit. Now ball played back in by Lofton. Teclamarium with a high first bounce, able to settle it. Now surveying his options, battling with Sam O'Callahan, surrounded by Brevard defenders, and they'll have a foul whistled on O'Callahan, who was not pleased with that call from the center official. Set piece opportunity. Lofton going to go quick. Now ball played in by Teclamarium, unable to get through to Earls, who he was looking for. Earl's looking for another hat trick, which would be a second career against Brevard. And a long ball played in as the rain is getting even harder late here in this first half. Whiteburn will take his time. We'll see what the freshman goalkeeper from Alpharetta does with this kick. He'll go up the right-hand side toward the middle, looking for Lofton. Lofton almost got shoved in the back trying to go after that one. Brevard able to win that second ball. Now they have it in the midfield area. Tino Oneto plays it back to the center. Lionhead logo. Sam O'Callahan plays a low one across the ground. Low ball played in, played away by Saylor. DeSantos will play it back. Oneto working against Justin Dees. He'll play one back. Satru Stegi had it poked away, and we'll have a throw in for Piedmont deep in their half of the field. Geiger will go to Dees short. Dees will just play it up the right-hand side out of play. Got to think the conditions, if this rain continues, will continue to play a factor in this game. When the conditions get tough, you definitely want to be the team with the 2-goal lead. Corner kick again for Brevard. They have had numerous opportunities for those so far. Vitor Braga will send it in momentarily. Ball still loose in the box. Braga shoved to the ground. No whistle. Looks like Braga fell relatively easily there. Ball played back in. Teclamarium in pursuit. Keeper proves just able to clear it away. DeSantos in the midfield. Teclamarium in pursuit. Adam Spencer now pressured by Evan Saylor. Saylor will now back off as Brevard will take the space. Long through ball up the right-hand side. Teal able to play it back toward the center of the field. Now the ball in the foot of Earls. He'll feed Teclamarium up the left-hand side. He's got some space. Spencer now in pursuit. Teclamarium battling with Spencer. Spencer able to win that race. Ball still in that corner area. A little bit out of our field of vision. Brevard able to escape and get the ball cleared a little bit. Teal now has it taken away. Bradley Geiger on the spot. The crossing through ball was not able to be completed by the Tornadoes. Now Piedmont back in possession. Jarrett Scott had it taken away up the right-hand side. Throw in, though, for the Lions. Right at the midfield flag. That will end the first half of play here at the Walker Athletic Complex. A couple of goals from Cameron Earls. Piedmont 2, Brevard 0. We'll be back with second half action in this USA South men's soccer contest on YouTube.
Welcome back here, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Yes, it is me, Brett Loftus, here alongside Joe Garwood. Academic come first here when you're at Piedmont University. You had a night class to attend there in the first half, but I'll be here for the second half here along with Mr. Joe Garwood, who did a phenomenal first half there and had two great goal calls by the man himself, Cameron Earls. Joe, you were here for the entire first half. What are some things you saw that Piedmont did well and can continue to get their first home win ever against Brevard, as we almost saw another goal right there?
That was a dangerous opportunity there for the Lions, but in the first half, Brett, it was really just a couple of unbelievable passes from first Bradley Geiger on a long through ball, and then Bryson Teal on a shorter cross off of a set piece for the Lions. Cameron Earls does what he does best, gets behind the defense, finds those little pockets of space, and beats the keeper on both of his tries. Brevard was able to kind of tilt things toward their favor. They outshot the Lions 13-6 in that half, got 7 corner kicks. Piedmont just had 2. Piedmont, you got that 2-goal lead. We'll see how aggressive or conservative they play with that 2-goal lead.
And I think what I found most interesting, I was able to keep up with the live stats throughout the first half there. Brevard is out shooting Piedmont times 2. Piedmont only has 6 shots in the first half there, and Brevard had 13. And I know C.J. Wyborn, the freshman, who was the freshman player of the weekend in USA South, was busy. Now Cameron Earls streaking inside the box, gets past him. Oh! Tekla Merriam had a golden shot there and just puts it a bit right of the post.
That was Cameron Earls once again. He is simply the best player on the field most of the time that he steps on the field for Piedmont, and he showed it once again, just so close for a third goal. That third goal would be huge, Brad, if he could get that 3-goal cushion, really take the fight out of the Brevard Tornadoes, who they looked stunned, honestly, after the first 2 goals. They kind of started to regain their composure a little bit as that first half wore on. Another thing to consider is the weather. The rain fell steadily starting about midway through that first half. It's subsided once again, so we'll see how that affects things as we go on in the second half.
And, I tell all Piedmont University students and non-Piedmont University students alike, those who don't watch soccer, you come watch a men's soccer game, you'll see why Cam Earls is one of the very best, as that's going to be a header there off the head of Garcia. That'll land behind the goal. We'll have a goal kick here from Wyborn.
One thing you need to watch out for Piedmont, they took maybe a few too many fouls in their own half, a lot of free kick opportunities, and a few from dangerous spots for Brevard. One of the things they were able to keep the Tornadoes off the board. If you keep giving them those opportunities from in close, you got to think the Tornadoes will be able to convert a few of them. So try to lessen those good free kick opportunities and corner kick opportunities for Brevard.
Yeah, yellow card there in the 20th minute in the first half. Goal scorer in his last game, scored 2 actually in the last home match here for the Lions. It was Matthew Franklin. So Franklin, don't see him on the pitch here to start the second half. He's going to have to play a bit more conservative when he gets back on the pitch. We're going to get to see a shove there, and we're going to see a throw-in opportunity. Or no, I think we're just going to see a free kick here and a foul, and we're going to see a Lion down on the ground as that appears to be Bryson Teal. Looks like Teal's going to get attended to, and while he does, we're going to take a break here. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back here, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Bryson Teal, the junior midfielder, was attended to there, and he was able to stay on the pitch. So that's good to see there as he stayed down for a moment. But again, will stay on. No substitution here. Brett Loftus, Joe Garwood alongside me here to begin the second half. The Tornadoes been playing some good offense here, able to create some opportunities and keep C.J. Wyborn very busy back there in goal for the Lions. Throwing opportunity here for the Tornadoes. Lofton trying to make a sliding tackle there. They're trying to get the through ball. Tornadoes. Ruiz going to pick that one up. Earls puts that one off his head, chasing it down. Was Lofton all the way from his defensive mid spot. Now Geiger pick it up, passing it up now to Teclamariam. Teclamariam trying to put one in there for Earls, and that one just sailed a bit too far, and now the Tornadoes will clear it out.
Good step up there from his defending spot by Geiger. Almost created a good opportunity for the Lions to score.
Now Ruiz has it. Trying to get it up near sideline here to Teclamariam. Now Teclamariam going to feed one to Earls. And Earls, yes, will create a throwing opportunity there for the Lions, as that one was off of Sanstratugi. Geiger with a throw in here. Earls puts that one way up in the air, trying to get it to Teclamariam down there in the corner. And it didn't go out of bounds. It appeared so, but the Tornadoes regained possession. Now the Tornadoes are passing it up here. Now Mihai State to clear that one out. I think they're going to call foul on Justin Dees. Dees been a very, very impressive part of that Lions back line this year, and he's going to get nabbed for the foul there. He'll question, having a little conversation with the man in yellow.
Another free kick opportunity for the Tornadoes. Looks like it'll be Vitor Braga to send it in.
Only the second Conference USA South Conference matchup this season for the Lions, as that one's put way over the box. Mihai State puts his head to it there. Now Teal will get shoved to the carpet again there. You can tell the carpet's still slippery from all that rain yesterday and today, as in the ladies' Lions matchup last night, and their 4-0 win against Warren Wilson College. It was slippery out here as well, still just as slippery, probably a little bit more this evening. Now Dees will pick that one up, trying to put it down in Tornadoes territory. Running it down there was Earls, but the Tornado defender would get to it first. Going to call it out on Earls, so throwing opportunity there for the Lions.
Brevard going quickly with the throw in.
Going to put that one way down the field. Teal still playing some aggressive defense there. Mihai State going to pick that one up, or is going to pick that one up on the back line. Now State clears it out, gives it a big boot here. And neither team can really gain a grip right here in the early stages of the second half.
Piedmont, the one good look from Earls to Teclamariam. Now Earls with a little bit of space.
This is a good opportunity here. Cameron Earls trying to attack inside 18. Attacks back towards the middle. He puts it in there. His second career hat trick versus the Bernard Tornadoes, and he puts it in there. Cameron Earls, is he a magician or what? Goodness gracious, one of the greatest athletes I've ever had the pleasure of calling, and he's playing another great game here tonight. 3-0 on top of the Tornadoes.
Brett, one of the best things about sports is when you see a special player on a very hot streak, and we're kind of seeing it right now for Cameron Earls. That's 8 goals over his last 3 games. 2 of the last 3 games, he's got a hat trick. Something special we're seeing right now for Earls. That's 14 on the season for Cameron Earls.
I mean, you've seen him come back for a 5th year. He was honored on Senior Day last year in the spring. Due to COVID, the season moved back to the spring in 2020-21 school year. And a lot of people had a lot of questions whether he was going to come back or not. But he could come back and break a lot of records and had the potential to do so. Well, he's nearing in on those records more and more every single game he plays. And yet another hat trick. Joe Garwood mentioned it earlier in your broadcast. If you were listening in, that is now going to be his second career hat trick versus Brevard alone. I mean, we are watching a legend here at the Walker Athletic Complex every time the men's soccer team steps out on the pitch.
Yeah, Earls continuing, basically putting the Piedmont Lions on his back in this one. The first 2 goals were well-placed balls put in by Geiger and Teal. That one, Earls settled one-on-one with the defender and unleashed a rocket, beat the keeper short side. Piedmont, if you're Piedmont now, you can't relax. Still up. You got 3 goals, 3-goal lead, but a lot of time left here in the second half. Brevard You got to think, though, after that last goal, you could see their hearts sink, like almost stunned that Earls got one past him once again. A corner kick opportunity for the Tornadoes on the far side.
Looking to put this one in the box. Dees cuts it off there, clears it out for now. It's going to be picked up just outside of 18 there by Garcia. Now it's bouncing around there. Some good dribble work there. And that's going to be off the foot of Lynch, and then that'll be cleared out. Now Tornadoes have a throw-in opportunity. Trying to get it back and work inside 18. Something tells me Wyborn's going to be a little busy here, and he will be. He's going to run that one out before he gets out of bounds. Now he's going to clear everyone out. He's going to wait for the Tornado defender to get all the way inside 18 before he falls on that one. Looked like an Easter egg hunt right there. Now he's going to punt this one away.
One of the things, Brett, you've seen in the 4 years that I've been a part of USA South men's soccer is that there's really no predicting it. Really, any team can beat any other team on a given night, and you're seeing that here. Brevard, they were the USA South West Division champions in the spring season. And they had a couple of draws in their first 2 conference matchups, but the Lions on top of things early.
Yeah, the Lions are hoping and looking right now to potentially get their first conference win of the season, and that's going to go right off the face. Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness! It went through his legs! Joe Garwood! It went through Bruce's legs! He nutmegged it for a goal! His 4th goal of the night! Are you kidding me? Are you serious right now? This cannot be happening! His 4th goal went through the goalkeeper's legs! Oh, my goodness! 4-0! Where else would you rather be? Oh, my goodness.
Brett, I'm speechless right now. That was incredible. Tekla Merriam battled. Earls had his first shot attempt blocked. Then he cut the rebound, and the keeper, with his hands on his hips, Jack Pruse, was unable to stop that one. Got that one right through the 5-hole, and Cameron Earls is unconscious right now.
15 on the year. 15 goals on the season. Just for reference, the Lions had 14 as a team coming into tonight. Now he has 15 on the season. 15 of Piedmont's 18 goals this season. Absolutely incredible. Now the Lions, I think they're going to get whistled for a call here. And yes, a yellow card is going to come out. That looks like that yellow card is going to be awarded to Evan Saylor now. We're going to see a free kick opportunity here for the Tornadoes. And back to what we were talking about before that absolutely impeccable goal, Joe Garwood. The Tornadoes have not lost nor won a conference matchup yet. Lions 0-1 in USA South play thus far. Both teams looking to put a 1, the first one in a column tonight, the first W hopefully in conference play for the Lions, and the first L for the Tornadoes. Still a little ways to go here. Got about 35 minutes left here in the game. 4-0 though. All 4 of those, you guessed it, have come from Cameron Earls. Free kick opportunity here. It's going to be put up and the left of the post. That was by Dos Santos. So now we'll see Wyborn with a goal kick here.
If you're Piedmont right now, you just got a 4-0 lead. Just enjoy this moment. Try not to do anything too chippy. Just continue to play, bask in the glory that is this Cameron Earls performance. Probably one of the best single individual performances that I've seen here on this campus.
In any sport, in Piedmont University and athletics since I've been here. I mean, 4 goals, and against a team that's not a shabby soccer team either. I mean, this is a team that, again, Joe, you mentioned, won their division last year and was the max trophy that you could win with not playing conference championships. I mean, this is absolutely incredible what we have seen as now Pruse will just drop that one down and make a goal or have a goal kick here.
On that point, Brett, Brevard, they were picked number 1 in the preseason West Division coaches poll. They were the preseason favorites to win the West side. So, as you mentioned, this makes the performance even more impressive for Earls.
The Lions might have come out here with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. Almost another through ball there from Owen Cates. And goodness gracious, if he scores another one, I think they just might need to call this game. Cameron Earls, if you're just joining us here, Brett Loftus alongside me, Joe Garwood here from the Walker Athletic Complex. 4-0 as Dees plays some good defense on that shot off the boot of Braga. 4-0 here. And all 4 of those Piedmont goals have come from Cameron Earls. A career night for the fifth-year senior who's already put together a legendary resume here in Demorest.
Now, we had Earls as the player to watch coming into this game, and, man, has he not disappointed. He has scored 15 goals this season.
And, he was named the USA South Men's Soccer Player of the Week yesterday. Had the Rookie of the Week there, C.J. Wyborn, in goal, and he's got a clean sheet thus far, knock on some wood there. So those two young gentlemen potentially could rack up on the hardware again next week. As that one's put up, Wyborn with another save there. The Tornadoes will have a corner kick there, but Wyborn on a wet, slippery night just able to put that off the mitts and send it over the top of the goal.
That's the second time, Brett. We saw one in the first half, too. A shot from a very similar spot. Wyborn using that. He's 6'2", using those long arms to deflect away a would-be goal.
This one's going to be put inside the box there. Oh, Bradley Geiger makes a great play. That one's going to be put up and off his fingertips. C.J. Wyborn makes another incredible save. That's what you call a defensive stand there. Geiger able to play behind his goalie there, and then Wyborn getting it off of the fingertips to keep the clean sheet on. Lions still up 4-0.
Such a high bounce off the turf that Wyborn was unable to collect it, but Bradley Geiger just there in the nick of time. Then Wyborn back to his line, able to make that second save. Lions still keeping Brevard off the scoreboard here tonight.
And you'd expect on such a rainy and wet night here in Demorest, Joe, the turf is usually not going to give that much, but that ball bounced as high as we've seen one this evening and still able to keep it out of the back of the net for the Tornadoes. They have another opportunity here, though, attacking down the far sideline. Good clear out there from Teal, as we'll see a throw-in opportunity now. I think we're going to get a foul call. That ball never went out of bounds. Or did it? Not sure.
It's like we're going to have a throw in. There's the officials just directing the Brevard player back to where he's going to take this one. They'll go back to just half of their side of the field, and they'll throw it in.
So a good clear out there, as Joe mentioned, able to get it back on the other side of the Lions logo. Tornadoes, again, they've looked good on offense. They have outshot the Lions now 17-10. As this one's going to attack inside the 18. Lehigh State just going to kick that one back to Wyborn, trying to clear it up to Earls. Not quite going to get there. As Tornadoes have been able to hold this in their own field for most, or in Piedmont's field, for most of the evening, been able to hold the possession here. It just seems as if where they're failing at is being able to give the ball up to Cam Earls in their side of the field. And a little bit of some chippy play now, as Teal had it going up the far sideline, and he's absolutely taken out. It's taken out there by Spencer. Now we'll have a free kick opportunity here. Lehigh State going to take this one right at midfield over there all the way on the far sideline. He's going to give that one a big boot. Going to be down inside 18. Pruce just going to come up, take that one. Pruce just going to sit that one down and kick it away. It's going to go right to the head of Lehigh State. Now Evan Saylor almost got it taken away. His pass is going to be intercepted there. Now they're going to try to give it up to Spencer, far sideline. Gates and Spencer going for that one. And Gates with a good slide tackle, going to kick that one out of bounds. But the Tornadoes will have the throw-in opportunity here. Waiting for everybody to get down here before they take it. We'll see the throw in here. Owen Gates going to show off his bunnies and get way up there. Matthew Lofton tried to clear it out, slipped on the carpet. Now we're going to see Dos Santos try to put it back near the box. Tekla Merriam's going to get it now. Bouncing it off the body there. Now Geiger's going to chase it down right to Tekla Merriam. And a good clear out there. Is chasing it down at midfield. It's going to be Barbone. Barbone now going to put it back down here. Justin Dees is going to have it here, clear possession. He's going to give it back to his goalkeeper. And now Wyborn going to wait for the Tornadoes to come all the way in the box. And he will now pick it up there. Now near sideline, Geiger has it. Geiger trying to put a move on him. Just going to give it up to Teclamarium. Tried to give it over to Ruiz. A little bit too much sauce put on that one. Now that's going to try to be a through pass here to Spencer. Some good defense played there by Lehigh State. Justin D's got to get physical. He's knocked out of the air there by Lynch. Now they have it near sideline, near corner. Matthew Lofton trying to pick it up. Lehigh State, it's a good opportunity here. Now Geiger puts it off his head. Lofton trying to go for it. Lofton put on the ground. And we're going to get a foul call here, as that foul appeared to be on Garcia, who knocked Lofton out of the air. And now as the Lions would get a free kick opportunity here. Seeing some chippiness, Joe Garwood.
Kind of what you're going to see in a game that is 4-0, as lopsided as it's been so far. Brevard really has nothing to lose. They're going to send all available people forward to desperately try to score a goal at this moment in time. Piedmont going to have to defend like crazy these last 30-plus minutes of action here in the second half. But as you're saying, Brevard, they need a lot.
Now Lofton's going to put that one out there. Far side of the box. Lofton, that's going to be Owen Gates who fired one up. That was far right of both the post and the crossbar here. And now we'll have 3 on and 3 out here for the Tornadoes. Looks like Braga is going to check off, as well as Dos Santos. Not able to see the other Tornado that checked off. Checking on, though, is going to be Ryan Sinkamba, Acundo Sahari, and Tristan Wallace. So Garcia, Dos Santos, and Braga, the 3 off. And then the 3 on is going to be Sinkamba, Sahari, and Wallace.
Coach Elio Dana for Brevard trying to push any button he can to crack the scoreboard here tonight. Desperation time for the Tornadoes here, coming up on midway time in the second half.
Free kick opportunity now. It's going to be taken off the right boot of Rocco Barbone. Spencer going to be able to get his head to it. Now Teclamarium with a little pullback there. He's trying to find somewhere to go with it. He will find Geiger now at the near sideline. Geiger trying to find Earls. That one's going to be put in the air. Now Teclamarium going up for it. Ruiz is going to send that one off. Looked like it deflected off of a Tornado, but the Tornadoes will get the throw-in opportunity here. De Silva is going to take this one. Now Teclamarium over there fighting with De Silva. Trying to get one up now near sideline. This is going to be Braga. It's going to be Lima. Lima's going to get it towards the middle of the field. Crossover move there. Matthew Lofton. That was clean, and that's going to go wide right there. We will get a foul called, though.
Brevard not bashful in their shot attempts. They are firing away at all times if they get a look. Piedmont will make a couple of subs. It's like Jared Scott will check in, along with number 33, Cole Oliver.
And now checking off is going to be Teclamarium and Ruiz.
Scott checked in late in the first half, as well as the first we have seen of Oliver this evening.
Disregard that foul there. It will be a goal kick here from C.J. Wyborn. Now this one's going to be dribbled around here at midfield. Going to see Evan Saylor now try to put it near sideline to Scott. Scott not able to get his foot on top of that one. So now the Tornadoes will have an opportunity here. Good crossover move there from Lima. Now he's going to get it up to Spencer. Spencer not able to keep a boot to it. Now inside 18, Lehigh State able to keep possession. And a good crossover move there. And State finds a streaking Cameron Earls there near sideline, near corner. Cameron Earls attacking inside 18. That one's going to be put off the head of a defender. Now Lofton has it. Lofton falls down to one knee. Lofton, that's going to clear the crossbar by about 2 to 3 feet there. Matthew Lofton, incredible job shielding off some defending Tornadoes there, but not able to put the shot on goal.
Good look by Lofton, able to get a decent look there. Just sailed it a hair high. Good for Piedmont to keep that pressure on Anytime you get the ball to Cameron Earls with a little bit of space and he can put the ball on the ground, look out, especially tonight.
That one's going to sail near sideline. I think Spencer thought he had a teammate out there, but that's just the sub on the sideline waiting to come in there. As it looks like O'Callahan waiting to check back in the game for the Tornadoes, as he has not checked back in yet, standing there at midfield. Throwing opportunity there. Bryson Teal took it. That one's booted way up in the air. Evan Saylor trying to fight for it here. Tornado in blue is going to be Ryan Lynch trying to find Spencer. Lehigh State will cut that one off. Now Oliver has it. Oliver, good through ball there. It's going to be tapped off the foot of Lofton. Now Owen Gates has it, far sidelines. Gates is going to be double teamed here by two Tornadoes. Now they're going to pick it up. Trying to cut back here is going to be Lima. Lima going to get it back towards the middle of the field. Now the Tornadoes will kind of take a break here and try to get something going. Owen Gates intercepts that one. Owen Gates takes it off the body, and now he's trying to get it up to Earls. Now Earls will give it back to Gates, and that looked like a foul there, a no call. The Lions will stay with possession though. Going to find Scott over here near side far corner. Now Scott going to try to put it in the box there. We'll find Gates. Gates has it. Gates trying to put up a shot there, but on the slippery carpet cannot do so. Geiger will pick it up. Tries to give it out there to Scott, and that's going to be clean there. The Lions will have throwing opportunity here.
Rocco Barbone for Brevard, aggressive slide tackle. Piedmont will take the long throw. They'll actually go short.
Geiger's going to get it into Scott. And now we have a goal kick here. I think Scott kicked it out the back line. So we'll see Pruce here with a goal kick. Was going to be booted way up in the air there. Showing off his bunnies is going to be Lofton. It looked like a mini bicycle kick there for Earls. He just kind of put it over his head as Pruce played that one off of a bounce there. Now taking that one off the body is going to be Gates over there on the far sideline. He's going to give it back here now to Oliver. Oliver all the way back now to Lehigh State on the back line. Lehigh State looking to go forward with it. He'll give it back up to Gates, as now Earls has it, far sideline, far corner. Earls going to give it back here. Cannot tell which line that was. As they're trying to give it back now, Teal. Teal gives it over towards midfield now to Oliver. Oliver going to get tangled up there with the Tornado.
Gotta like what you're seeing here, Brad. Keeping possession, especially with a 4-goal lead. Just want to keep the ball as long as possible.
The Lions are doing a good job of that right now. Lofton going to put that one out far sideline, far corner to Gates. Gates looked like he wanted to attack inside 18. Now he's just going to pass it back. And that was an absolute rocket off the left foot there of Matthew Lofton.
Just a bit high.
Yeah, just a bit outside, as that one's going to sail up there towards the fence of the Mize Athletic Center. Speaking of the Mize Athletic Center, 31 days until the men's basketball team back in action here in Demorest, Georgia. Up there in the Mize Athletic Center. Lofton going to pick this one up off the deflection, give it over to Oliver. Oliver now over to Saylor. Saylor going to give it back now to his back line of Lehigh State. And a good header there, but putting that one out of bounds. It's going to be the Tornadoes.
Rain, it looks like it has held off for much of this second half, so love to see that. If you're a fan out here braving the potential weather here for this Tuesday night conference contest. If you came out to the Walker Athletic Complex, you have seen a show put on by Cameron Earls. All 4 goals scored by the senior from Tifton, Georgia.
And you know you can have a guest +1 when you go to a wedding. Well, Cam Earls said, let me show you a hat trick +1 tonight. And that's what he's just done. And he's not done yet here, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Garwood, I don't know if you've ever seen it. Think he can get a double hat trick tonight with 6 goals on the evening?
At this point, Brett, I would not put anything past the man, as he is seeing a goal that is twice its actual size at the moment. At this point in time, you want to ride the hot streak. Earl's a chance to do something special.
If you want to see Cameron Earl's goals, you can go over to Piedmont MSOC on Twitter. That's Piedmont MSOC, and you can see some of Cam Earl's goals on there. Is Danielle Percival, our SID here at Piedmont University, over there working the social media this evening. That one's put up in far right of the right post there, so Wyborn to have a goal kick opportunity, as that was off the right boot there of Ryan Lynch. 2 on and 2 out now for the Tornadoes. Looks like Spencer's going to be off, as well as Lima. Stepping on is going to be Marcos da Silva, and also looks like Tino Ornetto is going to step back on here. Both of those gentlemen played in the first half as well.
Coach Elio Dana subbing rather generously here in this second half, trying desperately to find the back of the net. Tall order against a stout Piedmont defense, and a great performance once again by freshman goalkeeper C.J. Wyborn.
Wyborn looking for another clean sheet here. That one's going to be put down there, far sideline near corner. It's going to be out the back line there, so Wyborn will have yet another goal kick opportunity. It's worth noting here, Wyborn already made 6 saves on the evening through 72 minutes, as the Tornadoes have 19 shots comparative to the Lions, 13 shots. Bruce has allowed 4 Cameron Earl goals and Lions goals as well. He has also saved 2 as well.
4 goals scored by Piedmont against Brevard. Also very noteworthy in the fact that Brevard's goals against average, they came into the contest not even allowing a goal per game. 0.6 goals per game allowed for Brevard. Held Covenant off the scoreboard for 110 minutes their last time out. This is not an easy team to score against, but don't tell that to Cameron Earls. Also, you look at Jack Bruce this year, comes in with a 2-1-1 record, a 1.15 goals against average for Bruce. He had just allowed 4 goals all season, allowed 4 goals just tonight.
That's you know Piedmont. What that's called? Joe Garwood, the Cameron Earls effect. That's exactly what that is right there.
Seeing a special performance from a special player here tonight at the Walker Athletic Complex for sure.
Seeing Jared Grage step on the pitch here. The junior will come in for the sophomore Evan Saylor. And also a substitution there for the Tornadoes. It's going to be Daniel Ribeiro going to come in now for Lynch. They do have a corner kick opportunity here for the Lions. So Earls could get a 5th one here.
Lofton to put it in.
It's off the left foot, puts it up. Going for it there was Gates. It's going to hit 5 Blue Tornadoes before it touches a line. Now Deese is going to pick it up right inside of midfield. Going to get over to Gates. Now Earls has it. Earls going to give it back now. That's going to be Lofton. Lofton with a shot fake. Lofton is trying to put it up there. Now Lofton looks down and in a bit of pain here. Waiting for the stoppage in play.
Like Lofton took a hard fall in the turf there. Slow to get up, helped up by the Brevard player.
Yeah, that's some good sportsmanship there, as it looks to be, I think that's Braga down there. Some good sportsmanship there. I always love to see sportsmanship. It's going to be put up now the far sideline. Tornadoes, they want to put something on the board here. 5-1-3 was their record coming into this evening. I mean, we're not talking about a shabby team here, folks. This is one of the very best in the USA South. And the Lions, quite frankly, are putting on a show this evening, 4-0. I mean, beating a team like this 4-0, that's really got to send a statement to the rest of the USA South there, Joe Garwood.
Absolutely, Brett. We're kind of seeing this a semblance of the team we saw this spring that could erupt for scoring barrages, especially at home. This team that put up a bunch of goals at home in a win over Maryville in the spring, put a bunch of goals up at home in a win against Covenant, scored a bunch against Birmingham Southern as well. It's like a team that maybe just needed to see some balls go up in the back of the net, and they're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Yeah, 3-1 against Birmingham Southern down there in Birmingham. 4-0 against Warren Wilson College in their last time out last Wednesday, 6 days ago. Then they had a 6-day break. And, 7 goals in their last 2 ball games. And then they come out here tonight and put 4 up. That's 11 goals in 3 games. And how many of those have come off the boot of Cameron Earls?
I believe all but 2.
Yeah, Matthew Franklin scored 2 against Warren Wilson. So 9 out of the 11 goals scored, including this game, in the last 3 games for the Lions, have come off of the boot, or the head, rather should I say, of Cameron Earls. Matthew Franklin, we mentioned there, he was carded with a yellow there in the first half. Only seen one more card since then. Evan Saylor, the sophomore, picked one up here. That's going to be a hard grounder. It's going to sail left of the goal as Saylor has another goal kick here. Got about 14 minutes, a little under 14 left here at the Walker Athletic Complex. And it may be a little too late now for the Tornadoes. They're going to have to put on a scoring display here in the last 14 minutes if they want to get back into this one. Brett Loftus alongside me, Joe Garwood, if you're just joining us here at the Walker Athletic Complex, under the lights and been under the rain for about the first half here. Second half, rain has let up just a little bit. Pretty much all of the rain has let up here. Still playing on the slippery carpet out there. Cam Earls put in 2 in the first half, and he's put in another 2 here in the second half, and that's how we've gotten now to a score of 4-0. C.J. Wyborn also has played absolutely impeccable back there in goal for the Lions this evening as well. Trying to put that one up and in a box. Geiger says not today. Sends that one off the head. Tornadoes trying to get something here. They're fighting to even get it inside 18. Oh, that was going to go off the body of Cole Oliver there.
Laying out for the team there, putting his body on the line, Oliver. Also want to shout out the back line core 4 as we're on a foul whistled on Brevard. Might have a card as well. We'll see. Looks like the center ref will refrain from carding him. Brett also wanted to shout out the back line 4 defenders for Piedmont. Justin Dees, Mihai State, Bradley Geiger, Bryson Teal. All have done an outstanding job tonight in helping Wyborn keep the Tornadoes off the scoreboard. It's been a complete performance from the back line, goalkeepers Wyborn, to the top of the line, and obviously Cameron Earls with a special performance.
This one's going to get down there near 18 now. It's going to take a weird bounce here. Tornadoes are now going to try to attack here. They see the scoreboard. They see the time. They're trying to get a little tempo here about themselves. Good defensive play there for Teal. And Teal's now gotten tripped up twice. And Teal will now be down. Looks like in a bit of pain here. See if he gets attended to here, if he's okay. Looks like his roommate Grage is over there, and Grage will raise a hand for a trainer. So while there's checking on Teal, we'll go to break here. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back here, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. We do have a sub for each team standing at the flag, but it does appear that Teal will stay on. It's been the second time Bryson Teal has landed on the turf this evening, as now we'll see both substitutes come on for each team. Got a pair here, as that was a yellow card. We did miss that there, Joe. The yellow card there on Tristan Wallace. Brett Loftus alongside me. Joe Garwood is now coming in the game. Will be Adam Miller. He'll step on as Santruski, will step off there for the Tornadoes. For the Lions, one on and one off as well.
Jason Austin came on for the Lions. Lofton came off. Lofton very active player so far this evening. Looks like his work is probably done for the evening. Job well done for the sophomore from Athens.
And I think Matthew Lofton could be described in 2 words, or really 3. The Energizer Bunny. I mean, he never stops going when he's out there. He's always moving. He's always playing.
It's always around the ball as well.
His hustle and his heart that he gives out there on the pitch is a big reason that the Lions are able to compete behind the line and in the back line as well. Earls had an opportunity to get to that one. He still might have another opportunity here. A through ball, as that was put there by Austin. Austin not able to get enough behind it there. It looked like he slipped on the carpet a little bit. Now putting his head to that one will be Teal. Chasing that one out of bounds or near the sideline will be Oliver. Trying to get that one now. It's going to be far sideline near corner. And we're going to get a goal kick here for Wyborn. So another opportunity escaped there for the Lions. Wyborn going to sit it back down now. Looks like a kickoff on a Saturday afternoon in Athens. As Wyborn are going to step up, punt that one away. It's going to land near midfield there. As Austin played that one off the hip. Now Owen Gates will have it. He's going to get it up to Earls. And Earls tried to play that one off of a Tornado defender. Not able to do so there. Now the Tornadoes trying to just get something here. Now they're going to get that one. Dees, goodness gracious, Justin Dees. He punts that one all the way over here in the softball complex in the bullpen. I'll have to get someone to retrieve that one. There's a good clear out there from Dees. Will create a throwing opportunity here for Brevard, but not before we have some substitutions here for the Tornadoes. Is Jose Vela will check in now. Christian Ramsey and Jesus Martinez. Is Soneri, Wallace, and Sinkamba will all check out here for the Tornadoes.
Got Piedmont Director of Athletics Jim Peoples going over there to retrieve that ball. Coach Peeps always here supporting Piedmont Athletics.
And a man of many different coaches there, as you can see right there. Coach Peoples always here to help. Now Earl's going to try to put that one up there, up top for Scott. Now fighting around the ball was going to be Austin. Cole Oliver now fighting for it for the Lions. And Joe, with under 10 minutes left now, if you're the Lions, you just got to want to keep possession here. As now Owen Gates is on the attack here. He's going to be triple teamed by 3 different Tornadoes. Going to try to get it to Earls, but not enough curl around that one as Bruce is just able to go down to his knees and be able to make that save.
Owen Gates trying to take on the entire Brevard defense by himself. Tried to get it to Earls, but just couldn't quite get enough on it. Good play there by State on the spot to clear that one away.
Geiger getting a little physical out there. He's tried to get that one back. Going to put that one towards the middle of the field, and Cole Oliver just cleared that one out. Now Earl's trying to play down there with 2 Tornadoes.
It's a play where you're seeing Earls where he's so dangerous. It's one of the best I've seen in this conference at those long through balls, being able to play this turf. He knows this turf so well, how it's going to bounce, being able to beat that one defender that he needs to beat to get himself into a one-on-one opportunity with the keeper. And usually when he does not let those opportunities go by the wayside.
And playing on turf, everywhere turf is different. And I think here the biggest thing is if you know how your home field can play and you know how it will play. I mean, you just look at last year, Joe. I think it's a great example. In the COVID-shortened season, I mean, the Lions were 6-0 at home, and they scored all 6 of their wins here at the Walker Athletic Complex. So they know how their turf plays. They know how their field plays. And now Cameron Earls, speaking of Cameron Earls, after 4 goals on the evening, all 4 for the Lions, he's going to take a final seat this evening and get a standing applause from both the Lions bench and the Piedmont faithful here in the crowd, in which he definitely does deserve.
If there's ever any performance that was standing ovation worthy, that was the one that we just witnessed. Scott's battling on the near side. Piedmont just trying to waste time and keep possession as they wind out, put the finishing touches on this outstanding performance as Malajallo just checked into the game on the right side, had one taken away, and we'll see if he can get in the scorebook the last few minutes of action here.
Malajallo, a New York native, junior here at Piedmont University, was the one, as Joe mentioned there, to step on the pitch for Earls.
Looking ahead, Brett, we got the Lions are back at home on Saturday, 4 p.m., facing off with the Huntington Hawks. Hawks, one of the teams ahead of Piedmont in the standings, as they look to, most likely, looking like the Lions will head into that contest at 1-1.
And as always, we'll have it right here on Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube, as Joe mentioned there. The Lions will be playing host to the Hawks from Huntington, as Jallo almost had opportunity. Bruce had to play that one off a big hop there. Justin Dees.
That was a great ball there by Dees. Created a little bit of a scare in that Brevard back line.
Next time we will be in action here on Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube, though, the Lady Lions will be out here on the pitch under the lights Friday night at
7 p.m. against the Maryville Scots. Rematch of last season's USA Southwest Division Championship, in which the Lady Lions upset the previously undefeated Scots to take home the trophy.
And Kaylee King, the lone goal scorer in that win, I was talking to her after the win last night against Warren Wilson. I said, hey, Kaylee, I need a hat trick on Friday night. She said, if I score a hat trick against Maryville, I will be really, really happy. So it's going to be some of your players to watch there. But, again, that's going to be an incredible matchup. You're not going to want to miss that Friday evening right here under the lights. And, as always, we'll have Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube, as the men's soccer team will be back in action right here Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m., as Joe mentioned, going to be playing host to the Huntington Hawks. Got 3.5 minutes left here. Thankful to our cameraman, Matt Kodrowski, checking that out for us. As the Tornadoes, with now under 5 minutes left to play here, going to try and get something happening here. Not going to be able to do it like that, as a foul is going to be called here. And now a free kick opportunity, able to at least eat a couple seconds here for the Lions. Lehigh State punts that one away. Trying to get that one all the way down there to Jallo, who's playing the striker position. Now Owen Gates tries to get it to Jallo. Some good defense being played down there by the Tornadoes. And now Justin Dees will step up. And Dees, with that big 6'4" frame, going to be tripped up here, and the foul will be called.
One of the things also impressive tonight for the Lions is some of these games with Brevard in the recent past have gotten a little bit chippy. Got to give credit to the Lions for keeping their composure. Only one yellow card. That was early in the first half. As Dees will put a long ball into the corner. Yes, exactly what you want to do.
Yeah, some good curl on that one. As Dees putting his hands up, looks like in some celebration there, able to get that one all the way down there to Owen Gates. And now we'll see a throwing opportunity here for the Lions. And Justin Dees, man, Joe, I have said it, and I will say it until I'm blue in the face. Best player on this team is Cameron Earls. But this team would not be nearly as good as they are and be able to compete if it wasn't for guys like Lehigh State and Justin Dees on that back line. I mean, Justin Dees as a sophomore is showing some phenomenal leadership, but is playing very, very aggressively, but just some phenomenal soccer back there on that back line. And he's been doing his same thing and his thing all season long thus far.
Yeah, when you talk to the coaches about Justin Dees, they're really high on his potential. And he's just a sophomore. Like, he had his first collegiate action this spring, and he's a guy, as your Piedmont, Ian Addison had been a fixture in that back line, 6'5", Ian Addison, for a long time at Piedmont, trying to replace him as a center back. Big shoes to fill, and Dees has really come into his own as his season has progressed. He's played an outstanding game tonight.
And Joe, you know it's no secret. The Lions, I mean, let's be honest here. They didn't start out how they wanted to start out the season.
Yep.
Started out with a few losses there, and they kind of looked to, well, what's different? We only lost two guys. We lost Tree, Ian Addison, who you're talking about there, and we lost Cameron Verona in goal. And I think that was two big losses. What we have seen here, as we'll interrupt, is guy I was about to mention, C.J. Wyborn, would fall on the ball. C.J. Wyborn and Justin Dees, I feel like those two guys, who are a freshman and a sophomore respectively, have stepped up and replaced those guys. I mean, we're talking about two all-time great lines, but have stepped up and replaced those guys and have been able to play just as good, or in some cases better, than those two predecessors.
Yeah, you talk about a team with a lot of young players, which Piedmont, other than really Cameron Earls, they're playing a lot of guys with freshmen and sophomores in that lineup. And with those guys, sometimes you're gonna see major improvement as the season progresses. And if you're a supporter of Piedmont Athletics, you really love to see the direction that this team has taken.
And now we're going to hear the final buzzer here. Straight into the post-game show. Brett Loftus alongside me, Joe Garwood. There's not much to highlight that we haven't already highlighted. Great defense played by the Lions and 4 goals from Cameron Earls. Joe, final thoughts on the evening.
Just an absolutely special performance from an all-time great here for Piedmont men's soccer. This is one that, if you're a fan of Piedmont Athletics, you're going to remember for a while, as Cameron Earls delivered and then some here tonight, Brett.
Fifth-year senior with a hat trick plus 1. 4 goals on the evening. That was all 4 that the Lions needed. For Joe Garwood, I'm Brett Loftus, Matt Kodrowski on the camera, and for Danielle Percival and her entire staff here at Piedmont University, 4-0, as I mentioned there, Lions over the Tornadoes. Lady Lions back on the pitch Friday night at 7 p.m. right here at Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube, and then the men's soccer team right back here Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m. hosting the Hawks from Huntington. Until Friday evening, have a great week. Stay safe. Go Lions, and may God bless you all.